hey. I know y'all can't see me. Hey. I am literally doing this pajama jam in my bed. I got home about an hour ago, and honestly, I just had this dilemma with my door, my front door from the heat. I'm like, it ain't even. Well, you act like we got some Vegas heat or something like that. We don't got all that, but anyway. So I just had that, and now I just feel hotter than ever. So hate if my fan too loud. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know if you can hear me. But to be honest with you, I'm like, oh, let me put myself. But sometimes I went out and had a good time. One thing about me was I go out and have a good time. I don't know. With people sometimes. You never know. Not even the people you with. Down the world with people, you be like, oh, it changes my energy. But then I'm in a different part of my life. I'm more protective. Sorry. I just got over it. I told you I had to get to my comfort zone. So I came home. Just want to get in my comfort zone earlier, thinking about it, talking about what we were talking about. Let me say hellos first. Tina, member sis, how you doing? Pajama Jammy Jam. How's your day? It's a pajama jammy jam in the kingdom every Sunday. Every Sunday we come talk about the week, talk about what's going on, what we plan to do, whatever. So we always gonna do that. Talk some shit, play a game. Who knows what we're gonna do? Crazy Cat Mama member sister, how you doing? Good afternoon to you too. Yes. Peace, loves, and blessings to all at all times. Even when I'm snapping, I'm sending that out at all times. As a fact, Susan member says, how you doing? How you doing? How's your day going? We still praying for you. We still praying for you. We still praying for our sister, U.S. Navy vet. We still praying for her. We're praying for her husband. We still praying. We sending them our love. How you doing? How you doing? Get down here and spit eight. See, told you I'm just sitting here. Dana, sis, member, how you doing? How you doing? How is your Sunday going? Just John, how you doing, King? How you doing? How you doing, King? Member, how you doing? Apple Crescent, welcome back, sis. How you doing? Pajama Jammy Jam. Sending you nothing but love. How you doing? How you doing? Stream Malamins, how you doing? Peace and Q's, how you doing? Happy Pajama Jammy Jam, how you doing? How you doing? Cree, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday, Pajama Jammy. I keep wanting to say PJJ. Pajama Jammy Jam, how you doing? Mari, how you doing? Happy Sunday, happy Pajama Jammy Jam, how you doing? How you doing? I was rewatching that live I did the other day on DY Mass, and I didn't realize Grace Case was up in there. How you doing, sis? No, you're not in here right now, but how you doing, sis? How you doing? And I never saw where I said hello to her that day. So I was making sure I said hello. How you doing? Claudia says, happy Pajama Jammy Sunday. How you doing? How's your Sunday going? April Showers, how you doing? Happy Pajama Jammy Sunday. How you doing? Hope your Sunday was good. How you doing in the building tonight? I need to know. I need to know. It's been a week. What's something you watched that made you laugh? Look at the good shit out there. What was something you watched that made you laugh? Now, I ain't say it was going to be the top-notch best thing you ever watched. I didn't say it had to be a comedy. I said what made you laugh this week. What on these YouTube streets made you say, what gave you a good giggle? While everybody thinking about their good giggle for the week, let me see. Let me think about that. I just asked y'all. Let me see what's my answer. What gave me a good laugh this week? I can't even lie to you. What gave me a good laugh was Jaguar and TJ when they were going out that hotel, and she was trying to tell us it was because she was practicing her spiritual side of burning incense and rubbing the ashes on herself and showering off. It was part of her religious, routine, spiritual routine for the day. But what's funny is if you've been watching Jaguar right, you know that over the last 2.5 years she's been kicked out of several hotels that were non-smoking for smoking them out, for taking down smoke detectors, for you know what I mean, the smoke being in hot. But this time it was just because she was practicing her spirit. Even when she shows the ashtray it had cigarette butts in. I'm like, girl, it's kind of hard for me to believe you weren't. Did you take the ashtray outside, smoke, put the butts in, and then bring it back in the room so it could smell like an ashtray? I'm lost. So that's something that kind of made me giggle. That's right. Smash that crown in the kingdom. Let them know you came in the building. And not only that, if you came up in this building and jumped up in this chat and shined your crown, definitely smash that crown and let them know you was in the building. You spoke. You came in. You showed your best, all because you wanted to. Nobody made you. I ain't holding nobody hand in the typewriter right now. You could say whatever your heart desires. Then say I like I said, the rule of the kingdom is you wear your crown, I respect it. But also if you show your ass, I'll put you out on your royal ass. Hey, little Lee, what's up? Nothing, what's wrong? Oh, Quincy, I don't even know why you got word, because you know I ain't care. Hey, yeah, like I told your mama, I said I didn't want to take nothing, you know what I'm saying, but what I had. And then when they were like, all the food, there was two trays of it. I didn't want it. That's why I was like, well, wait. Yeah. No, hell no. You know that. You know we don't. Mm-hmm. 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 Of course. Mm-hmm. Okay. Maria, how you doing? Sorry, I'm lying. Um, well, you do what you do. Cause I ain't saying that, but I'm just letting you know if you want to know. I'm good. I'm good. I enjoyed it. It was beautiful. It was beautiful. I am definitely happy for y'all. Congratulations. You know that. I can't wait till the newest members here come by and see them. But yeah. Other than mm-hmm. 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 Cute, cute. Let me call you right back though, because I'm live. I'm live. I love you. I love you, little bro. That's okay. That's okay. Love you. All right, bye. Sorry, yeah, that's my little bro. Maria, how you doing? How you doing? How you doing? All right, all right. Like I said, y'all, Martina, how you doing, sis? Like I said, so that what made y'all laugh? I ain't seen nobody tell me their last stories. Any last stories? And they made anybody laugh this week? All right, what made you mad this week? Let's talk about it. What made you mad? Mhm. What a mofo do made that was wrong. What made me mad is people keep being on their high horse. On my last straight with the wigs, man. Yeah, yeah, these people, you got to make this laughable because some of it's a joke and some of it's a full crime. You got to stand united against what's wrong. There's nothing wrong with fighting. There's nothing wrong with checking somebody. Y'all see, I check the fool. I ain't doxing the fool. I ain't pulling up on these fools. I didn't say I would. Not for the internet, though. Not for clout. Out of respect, out of principle. That's what I do it for. Yeah, the false allegations make me mad. And the fact they keep getting repeated, they make me mad. The one side of caring, that make me mad all the time. The people not completely addressing their wrongs, but want to talk about everybody else's wrongs. If you could look in the mirror at yourself, that's all you should be worried about. Shit. And know that you can't be holding no judgment rulers at nobody measuring their wrongs. Hmm. Yes. Yeah, and the lies. The false allegations already tell me some lying going on. That makes me mad every day. And it makes me madder that the person who did it could sit around and be holding a judgment stick at anybody while committing a felony and doing it in the honor of trying to justify it. Like, it's okay. Breezy, breezy, how you doing, sis? No. But remember this, she didn't defame Ma'am's character. She completely stated hers. She showed us hers. She showed it to us. Showed us exactly who she was. And that there was no limit and that she had no respect for the living nor the dead. She showed that she had no respect for anyone. She definitely showed that she would. There's no limit. That's all it showed. What is your limit? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's so sad. It's like if you bring it up, people want to dodge it. Or they want to say, well, Mims was wrong because she was cheating on her husband. Or Mims was wrong. Well, let me tell you something. The difference between Mims and everybody talking about Mims in a negative way, Mims has already been a judgment. Have you? You haven't. Because you're still breathing. You haven't sat before everything you done because you still alive. So how dare you even be worried about anything she did here on this earth? Nobody hold a key to her. You can't never tell me what she done. She's the answer for anything she's done. And everything she's done. So my thing gonna always be on that. Like, hey, if y'all can see that it's right in any kind of way, it's not. It's wrong. It's wrong as hell. Like it's bigger than any of these other fights anybody talking about, as far as I'm concerned, because that's the biggest one. There's a bunch of women over here. And one of their biggest attackers to each other is a woman. There's a woman on here who has venom in her so deep that the limit she's willing to go to, like I said, when that video got played on Heidi's earlier, and I'm listening to this chick say Heidi and Terry Lynn might say something. Something they never said till today. They never said it. But she sent a thread out. If they did, I got a new picture of somebody from the community. Hey, well, that somebody was me. She spread it. But they hadn't said it. So wait. You threatened to do it for one reason, but then you did it because you just wanted to. It was a crew of people you thought should see it. Like I said, I don't care what you're saying about me. I don't care about none of the other stuff with you. I want to know why you that hateful. I want to know why you giving out women's addresses on the internet to men who really have nothing to do with your beef with these women. Half of the beef you got with half these women is you're entitled to feel what you want and say what you want, and no one's entitled to feel what they feel and say what they want. Like everybody else, less than. Hey, Redheaded Stepchild, welcome. Welcome, welcome. Sorry if it's in like I didn't see you, Claudia, in case I missed you. Cool gamer, how you been? How you doing, my bear? Pray, I hope I didn't miss you. But yeah, that's one of my things. I mean, that's not picking on somebody. Like, I just, every time we say any of this stuff, I just think, I start thinking, hmm, I don't care if she was passing that around to everybody, passing it like hotcakes. Then let it have been her. To see what people think is I don't want to sit and talk about the wrong, and that's what everybody on there want to talk about the wrong part that might be memes. But what they don't want to think about is, like I said, she already answered to the highest answer. So why are y'all so pressed? Y'all pressed about what she did and she ain't here no more, but y'all ain't pressed about what people doing here. So like I said, that's not to be depressing about. Those are just facts. Stop coming at me with dogs' feelings. I'm gonna talk facts. There are women in this circle, not all over the internet, because who knows where they've taken it, but there are women in this circle that are sitting with a picture of a woman they know they shouldn't have. And even if they go on a race, which they should, they know they had it. But like I said, there's people still sitting here acting like I'm making this shit up. It's not because I'm a higher power. It's because I know if we think this okay, then all y'all who talking about your essays, we opening the door for more little girls to experience it, and nobody cares. And nobody cares, and nobody does anything. We got more women that are going to be parts of all kind of victimization on this here thing called the internet. Because we blind eye in the real stuff. Who cares if women are always going to be arguing? They always going to be fighting. They always going to be doing that. They're always talking like, okay, we got it. But we got to be doing this. And I miss perfect because I'm saying we shouldn't. I done checked several of these on here. I ain't doxed one of them. I ain't got no secret chat to get information to go get this, to take it back to that, to none of that. And there's some I wanted to check and thought they ain't even worth the conversation or my spit or breath or air. And as I said, I'm not going back and forth with Jules. Like I said, it's no you go, I go. That's your thing. You do that with people. That's cute. Like I said, there's no back and forth. The only back and forth is that you's a shiesty, dirty, scammy, spoiled, entitled, caring ass bitch. That's it. You do the worst things to people, then be like, I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna do this. I need to call the cops. I need to call this. I need to do that. Girl, the cops need to be called on you. And the feds, because you're committing a federal crime because you don't know these people personally. You're not passing these pictures. Y'all are passing these pictures through the internet. You could be sending these to pimps and traffickers. I don't know where these pictures are going. And she's not even here. You could be passing her address and endangering her daughter. I don't know, but it's all sounds fishy to me. And since we hear you telling men you're going to give them women's addresses, but you feel unsafe. Don't you know what goes around comes around? Karma is a biatch. A tisket, a tasket. You know what I mean? You don't know nothing. It's a tit for a tat. It's a bunch of them. But it all means we're gonna be going back and forth. I'm not going back and forth. It's not gonna go back and forth. She said she did it. She was gonna do it. She did it. What's there to talk about? What's that? She's giving out women's addresses, threatening women, giving out subscribers' addresses, and they're not content creators because they said something she don't like. She's doxing people left, right. I mean, come on. I can't hear nothing you saying when you're doing all that. I can hear it, but it's like on deaf ears. Like, who cares? And I don't know if people said I traffic women before, whether it was true or false. I think the last thing I'd be doing is taking pictures, nude pictures of women that I got from a man and passing it around the internet. You could say you just gave it to a couple people so they could see it was so. How do I know that? How do we know you didn't just give it to every man you know? How do we know? How do we know you didn't drop it off at some weird channel in the black, and who knows? In the dark part of the web, I don't know. But once you do something like that, it's like who knows how far you take it. I don't know. I don't know. That's scary because I know other skanks and passed around other pictures of women on here that they had. So who knows what other pictures of women you pass around, no matter how you got them or what they did to do them. You don't have that right. They didn't take them and give them to you. And that's where you started breaking the law. Especially when you were smart enough to put it anywhere where somebody could record it, that you were willing to pass around naked pictures of a person that wasn't even the people you talking about did you wrong. Learn one thing about me. I'm not gonna sit around and go for the tit for tat. What you did to somebody else, what you did in your past, don't give a damn. I know what you did in the present. I know what you did in 2023. Which lets me know that whether it's paywalls or the internet, you've been using the internet to commit crimes. You have been using memberships, Instagram to commit crimes over the internet. But you worried about other people. And then you pulling in people who are alleged criminals and sitting on the internet and telling them to help you commit crimes. I don't know who done them. I'm scared one of y'all gonna go get arrested and the other one gonna snitch on stuff ain't got nothing to do with what we do about it. That's what I'm afraid of. Because I've never seen this before. I've never seen it before. And I'm not even gonna jump on that side of them people because I don't know who they are. I don't care. All I know is within a year of them coming in, there's been more nudity coming from women, talks of women who tried to get up with men, women who got up with men over there, men, women who sweat men from over there, fighting, disrespecting, trying to get men to go fight women, and one of them gone. And somebody came from over there, so I don't know nothing different. No matter how nobody tell me the story, it don't get no different. That's it. That's it. And sometimes I think if maybe Housewives had never said that she pumped me over there, and if that hadn't happened, and people had decided to really put down the BS that they thought about each other and come together and get to know each other really for who they were. And I thought we were all getting along so well. But some days I think maybe if that never would have happened, Mims would have never been hanging with her as much with them. Because we let a snake ass bitch in the room who seems to every time she get around some chicks ruin their life or try to. Ugh, not talking about that bitch. You want to point fingers, and I'm sitting there watching her every time somebody show one of her videos. All I'm watching is her steadily try to attack women, shame women, not just because they did something to it. It's just because she don't like them for the dumbest reasons in the world. They views, they none of that shit. Let me tell you something. YouTube will tell you in your studio, it's up to you what you doing. If the only thing you can give people is when you having meltdowns and how it's woe is you and how you're so mad at the whole world that you've iced yourself off from it. And the reason you hold on so tight to all them people over there is because that's all you believe you have. You don't have anything else. Your substance is pumping hate, and it's got you all alone, swearing you happy like that, and you're miserable. And you're doing everything to fight from being miserable. And all you want is validation while you treat people like they less than you. All those good supporters you got over there, you don't give a fuck about them. You don't. You are so much hatred, you can't even show yourself all the time. You're afraid to look at you. That's the real truth. You need a character because you're a clown. You're a clown. And the truth of the matter is, you should probably change your character every day because your character changes every day. Your mood, who you are, what you spew every day. You haven't fought one cause since you've been on here. And I thought that what you were doing with people was from your heart. It wasn't. It was something for you to hold over in your less than ass life. You say how happy it is and how happy it was till you got on here, but you can't leave from on here from all the misery. I used to think, man, she was broken and came back, but then I realized you're not a little kid. It shouldn't have took to come on here to get broken to come back and be your strongest person. That's to any of us. You should have already came on here with something. You don't care about nobody but yourself. And you'll live the remainder of your life no matter how many people you talk to. Because you talking to them to talk about somebody. Because you down in somebody. And you making sure that somebody always talking about everybody but you. You like the person laughing hard while somebody talking about somebody. Just hoping nobody talk about you. But I see you. I see who you are. It's so hateful. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And I guarantee you, whenever you end your channel, however it ends it, when you think about it from beginning to end, forget what women you tell us took you down. Tell me how many women you took down in the process. And I guarantee your numbers will be higher than the ones you uplifted. I guarantee that. I guarantee that. And if you had the power to make, and I say this to everybody who go out saying that, if you had the power to make anybody channel, then make yours some. Because if you saying that somebody lowered yours, then it sounds like they got the power. Listen, listen. And maybe yours go up and down because you are always giving people ultimatums. You could go wherever you want, do whatever you want. You could say whatever you want. You know what I mean? You sat on Terry Lynn's and told her, yeah, I know it's not true about Terry Lynn and them dogs. Now it's true about the dogs. Which one is it? I don't know. It changes. Like, I don't know. 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 Disgusting. Yeah, disgusting. Mm-hmm. 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 That's what I'm talking about. Because it be this evil stuff. Just always in bitter mode, always in angry mode, always in me against the world mode, always in hold on, whoa, whoa, it's me mode, always in I did nothing mode as I'm doing everything, always in, you know what I mean? Come on. Everybody be on here talking groovy and talking smooth. You ain't keep calling people to the table and think, okay, one day somebody will come to the table. Oh, because all of them don't. Okay. You inviting trouble. Mm-hmm. You better learn to tell them the right stuff when they come. I know to tell them the right stuff. I wish somebody would, man. I'd be saying, please, please, one of these people on the internet smuggling drugs through the internet. Oh, they gonna stop and listen. One of these mofos on the internet passing around naked women's pictures through the internet. Oh, they gonna stop and listen. They not gonna wait. Hold on. They called over here and told me some old. You might no, officer. I'm gonna tell you what these people on here doing. Spewing hate like they gonna do hate crimes. Yes, on the internet. Yes, sir. Can you prove that? Sure can. Because they did it on the internet. I'm not making it up. Okay. Oh yeah, I saw it. I saw your email this morning. Mm-hmm. Well, that's okay, Justin. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, no. That's never gonna be somebody that moved me. See, somebody can't come and tell me that they got such understanding. They want me to understand how they fell in love with a whole pimp ass drug addict. And I'll sit there and say that's their life, so I'm not judging it. So when I tell the story, I'm not saying to judge it. But you can't tell me you that understand or want me to understand that you still in love with them. You didn't fall out, but you judging people. Girl, bad. Out of here. You just live your life. Fuck their life. They don't like you. Fuck their life. I don't get that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I said, it's always the same old people, man. Damn, it get annoying. It just get annoying. And why they doing this? Every last one of them. There's a story you could tell if you think of these people where something they did was super hateful or wrong, and we block that out. We go back to the old lies and we keep recycling the old stories and what they had said 3 years ago and what they said 2 years ago and when they had to get this. You know the stuff people be swearing they look. But then in betwixt and between they do some super messed up stuff and we'll block that out. Till it's election time, bring that shit back up for a campaign. No, that's man, come on, please. Even if I say I can sit here as long as I want and watch what I want over here and I can speak on it. Like I said earlier, somebody came asking me about what I think about docs, and I told y'all what I think about docs, and I think it's dumb. And I think all the people just do it because they're doing it with the right ones. They doing it with the right ones because when y'all the wrong ones, I should say, because when y'all do it with the right ones, I promise you won't have to do it again. When y'all really get swatted, y'all will never have to worry about saying the tongue. Y'all wave the white flag and get up off this internet ASAP. When y'all really got the police coming, putting these bumpers to your head for real, throwing you on the ground, and you don't know if somebody bumped him or you make the wrong move if you won't go home, but in a bag tonight. You're not, nobody had to see you. But y'all want to keep playing on the internet like that's what y'all about. Y'all gonna pull up. Y'all got sawed off shotguns, hands on our pump. You know what I'm saying? Fingers on our hips. Please get out of here. That's how they want to talk on here. Then as soon as somebody says, "Oh no, I didn't mean that," what did you mean? When you was talking about what you do, how less I was, and blah blah blah, and you write down this, what you think I was gonna take it as? When you dropping people's mother's addresses saying telling men to pull up, what you think I think you gonna do? I'm telling you. I'm dead ass. I'm not saying it for no cool shacks. I'm telling you. Oh, and people, I forgot. Yesterday I put on we were doing the thing today, but it's Monday. Monday we are doing so tomorrow we will do it, and I will do it live first on my membership right there live. We will pay it because it's my membership that paid for it. Then I'm gonna put the video on to the public. But tomorrow we will send our money to St. Jude's that comes from the membership. We came what did it come to 102 and some change. We matched it to 110. So we'll be sending that tomorrow to St. Jude's, and it comes from the kingdom, and it comes from our heart, and that's what counts. Doesn't make anybody better than anybody, or think. First of all, who's thinking like that? You can't be selfless and selfish in the same breath. Derek, how you doing? But yeah, so we will do that tomorrow. Now, tomorrow morning, I have a date with my oldest granddaughter, so we're going to do that. We're going to the little water park, and then we're going to and it's a kids water park. We're going there, and it's close to my house, and we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go to the library and have lunch in the little library date. So I will be doing that after that, because I'm in such a good spirit. I'm gonna come and I'm gonna do the membership St. Jude's, and then after that, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna chill. I don't know what else is into the day, but every day in this month. I plan to do something in this 30 days of what I'm doing in cleansing. I plan to do something to enjoy my day every day. And I have managed to do that in every day. In every day. It wasn't just about change, it was to a cleanse and take care of my temple because that's all we control. These people want to control everybody and they don't control themselves. They want to try to say something about other people when they think they self is a piece of shit. They can't even look themselves in the mirror. Mm-hmm. Right. Say you come into my home and neighborhood. Nope. Nope. Let me tell you something. I could love y'all to death. Send me some naked picture of some chick, some that she sent to some dude, and I'm gonna check you like you that dude. And then dare to send it to me like laughing, like with a laughing emoji, or we gotta, or I'm gonna show everybody emoji. I'm like, oh, this is a trifling bitch. Don't trust her. She'll set you up. She'll go tell some men that if she in the bedroom, she want it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Every time I hear the videos, like when Terry Lynn was playing her, giving a whole man, oh, I know where she live. I'm not gonna tell you on here, but I'll tell you. Oh my God, didn't you? Zeus said for you to put it in your mouth that you felt like you were gang R. Whoa, what would a woman feel like if you knew some woman was giving a man her address? Mm. A man who she only got no beef with, why he want her address? What he's coming to do? Is he coming to bring a bunch of men to gang on her? Why is a woman doing this on the internet? Mm. Mm. Sounds like the B stands for beware. Be afraid, be very afraid. Now, I mean, be afraid because she might get you attacked, assaulted, or hurt by a man or a woman. I don't know who it could be in some stranger because ain't gonna be nobody you had no beef with. I know that much. Because all she do is set up the people. She go on these panels, talk about these people, so they'll give an opinion, and then the people she talking about will say something about them. So she'll be like, "Oh, they done dragged you into it too. Now they're talking about you too." You be like, "What?" Of course they. You know what? You know, stop yourself. You gotta take breaks. Some of these people can't take a break because, like I said, they don't have a life. They don't have friends. They don't have none of that. They got people that might get up with them sometimes or whatever. They don't have friends. Because if they did, their real friends would be telling them like, "What you're doing is wrong on here. Who you become on here." I was just watching you the other day on here, and I was thinking like, you're not just fighting no more. You are like becoming whatever it is you say you don't like. That's what your real friends will tell you. They wouldn't be like, "Girl, you so right." You really telling them? You put it in their face. Then I might buy it. Otherwise, I just feel like you behind the character just being hella hateful. And because the character's all cute and boobity goo, I guess people are saying, "Oh, it's no way she really cares." They say when you do something from the heart, to let love is not boastful, love don't brag. So when something comes from your heart, if you really did it because you wanted to or you care, ain't nobody could make you do something you didn't want to do. Like I said, you think you own people, just like you on there with your entitled Karen ass, acting like you intend to keep friends. Like you even care. Did you even congratulate her on her grandbaby? Like anything? You done anything? You done anything? No. But you on some line with a man out, she probably don't even know who he is. Running her name in y'all conversation on the plot for a woman, like that's okay. Like I said, oh my God. And then somebody be like, "Girl, you going after her for Terry Lynn?" No, I'm not. I'm going after her before she get another woman killed. I said it. Nobody else said it. Terry Lynn may say the stuff I said. I'm saying what I said. I said it. I can tell by what she did. I feel like I said, I feel like, mm, I said, I'm not even finna play. She done got me so upset. I'm not finna argue with you on the internet. I'm gonna see federally what this is, what you were part of, and everything else. I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna make an example out of this one. For real. Y'all think I am sitting here just woofing to be saying something. I am not. I know it's criminal. And I know because it's the internet, it can be federal. And if it can be proven, I promise you. And I already know for a fact one person who's seen it and know it was done. It's proof. And your mouth was the bigger proof. That's what I said. All these creators on here put their own foot in their mouth. And they mad because I ain't got to play their video or nothing to remember when you put it there. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He was at St. Jude's. Mm-hmm. Right, come on, y'all throwing her name out there like she gonna be a part of that. She not gonna jump in your BS. Key done got into a man on the internet, and come on, she not gonna be getting on with some man who get into it with women who he has no, everything you know about him, you heard him was sent something to watch that with whatever somebody told you. You wouldn't know who these people were. Stop. That's not having beef with some chick. That's having some chick back with her beef. That's it. Hmm. Now, my dad is a lawyer. My dad is a lawyer. My dad ran for judge though before, but my dad is a lawyer. But my dad definitely knows judges. But even if he don't, he knows the law upside down. He knows the law. And when I told him what was done, it's definitely criminal. It's definitely against the law. That is a fact. That's not some threat. I'm not making it up because I just want to say something to sound cool. That's a crime. And since everybody on here, like I said, no, I'm not gonna sit and fake no crimes, but if that's a crime, there's nothing I could do about that. That has to be taken care of by the people that's supposed to stop that. Because that needs to stop. Many people are doing that on the internet, but I can't catch all of them. But you make an example of the ones you can't catch. So I'm not playing with you about it. And since you take it so lightly like a joke, I make sure nobody over in here be passing no more nude pictures around. And I don't care when nobody say, remember snitching me, you gotta be a part of it. I'd never be a part of no stupid stuff like that. Because I'm not mad at none of y'all. That's what I want to do to none of y'all. None of y'all are my enemies, even when you're getting on my nerves. The ones are my enemies, I spoke it out loud. And it just means we can never be nothing. I don't want to be cool. We ain't going to be okay. None of that's going to happen. I'm not going to talk about you for months in and months out. I'm not going to take a break and come back to get back on your neck. None of that. You doing something like that on here and amongst people I even, especially people I give a damn about, or I like, or I'm watching that they don't deserve it because it's wrong, and that is wrong. Sherry, how you doing? Oh, Sherry, remember, I hate to hear that. Well, you know what, Sherry, you one of the members, and you are one of the reasons. Susan is one of the reasons. Tina is one of the reasons. You are one of the reasons. Apple Crescent is one of the reasons. Just John is one of the reasons. Mama Ann is one of the reasons. Mary is one of the reasons. Sherry is one of the reasons. Who else is more and more? I'm just not naming them all right now. But these are the reasons why this money that we giving tomorrow, it comes from you all. It's what you all gave, and then when YouTube took its percent, that's what we're sending. We're sending it. It comes from the kingdom. It comes from the members. And so we are just saying this is just a little piece. And when I hear these stories, it's our little way of just saying thank you for being you. Thank you for doing what you do, St. Jude. Thank you. And many of us are St. Jude's donors already. And that's a beautiful thing. So you just understand, we just want to be a piece of this beautiful thing. So it takes all of us to realize that we got to, so all those donors for the year, it adds up to what they got for the year to do the great things they do at St. Jude. So, because we screaming F cancer. We screaming, I'm going to be screaming for the remainder of my life. And it's just like that's how I feel about the world. Like the world fighting all this stuff, but yet they can't find us cures. We put all this money in. I don't want to get to that. I don't want to go there with that, but I just want to fight the right fights. And I just don't want to hear the woes of me of any woman who is doing stuff like that. I just don't. I can't hear you. Mm-hmm. Mama Lovey, hi Queen, how you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes. Yes, and that's what we're gonna do. So we can show you that we can still talk about what's going on, watch what's going on, be in different chats and not be messy just because we in different chats. We just in different chats. We can laugh in a chat and it don't mean I agree with the worst thing this person said tonight. You know what I mean? I can actually do that. And I can actually be so confident in what I'm doing that I don't worry when people say I must be doing that because I know I'm not. So, like I said, that's what I like. So we can come in here and then at the same time, just like Muzz told me to go get the doggone pillows for the homeless, and we already have started with people who have been given from in here in the kingdom, who we all go everywhere we want to go, but people that are from here in the kingdom have already started giving out pillows to shelters, giving to shelters, sending food to shelters, but we want the pillows and the blankets right now, but we doing that just because she said some old ignorant, stupid shit. It's her country. Thank you, my Missy Tessa, for dropping that fun fact when I put that on my community wall about what Mud said. Dropping the fun facts of how many homeless people there are, even in Canada, where she at. Maybe she should be buying some pillows and dropping them off to the homeless to help, to give a hand, do something nice, girl. Once again, another spilling hate bitch who just wants to run around and hate and try to ruin people's lives and torture people, but then beg for the mercy of the world. I refuse. I see you. And y'all mad because I see you for exactly who you are, not who you pretending to be. You mad because I know that y'all sit back and contemplate hate and things of that nature, and y'all are the biggest form of the baddest stuff going on around here. Y'all are a virus that is spreading. They're trying to eat up at everybody. Y'all want everybody as miserable and lonely as y'all. sitting on a computer all day, only judging people off what's going on their computer life, and that's it. The stuff y'all do show me what goes on in your mind. So that is your life. Anyway, yeah. And share we will. And we know that it started when we first helped ourselves. No, I didn't say Siri. I said share. But yeah, we will. And we'll still be talking about what's going on, and we'll still be keeping up, and we'll still be doing stuff, and we'll still be taking care of business, and still living our life and enjoying our life and working on ourselves. Because at the end, we all got a day to answer for us, and when we do, we won't be able to speak of what no one else done. It'll only be you. Yeah, these hateful victims, I'm so tired of them. They playing the smallest violin, playing my achy breaky heart. hmm Then as soon as they do all the hateful stuff in the world, then they start telling you about what they've been through. So you know everybody's complete story of what they've been through, so why they at. So why you justifying you and your wrongs, nobody else. Mm. I'm sure there's plenty of women who can relate to somebody might have passed around a picture of them that led to one day somebody taking advantage of them because they thought maybe they were that girl who liked to do that. You did that. Some young man did that to a girl and she went home and took her life. You did that. So you can't speak to me about no chick and what she out here doing on this internet, girl. You are the worst skank on the internet. Because you wouldn't even fight a chick. You wouldn't even put your money where your mouth is because your mouth run a good game. You would never put your money where your mouth is. But you dare to do the things you do on the internet and think they don't have consequences. That's why I'm going to make sure that there are charges pressed on you. I'm going to make sure of it. I mean, I'm going to. I'm not playing, girl. I'm telling you what I'm going to do. Going to put it to Twitter. I'm going to put it. I'm going to put you to wherever I can put you to, locally. Anything. I'm going to make sure it's not what you. But I'm definitely going to report you to cyberbullying or wherever that goes, or to. I don't know because I don't deal with feds like that. Y'all seem to deal with them all the time. Let's deal with them if they really do something. Yeah, I'll always report. Let's see what they do. See what they say. hmm hmm I think some of y'all hard drive needs to be checked. Because even if you're a racist, they did it. Like some of y'all, I feel like are committing crimes across the state lines, all kinds of stuff. And that's what and I'm literally, I'm gonna figure it out. Each video that needs because like I said, I don't have all the videos. But I'm gonna name where they come from and I know it's somebody I'm gonna take the clips that show those parts. I'm going to put together a 2-minute video that's gonna show all I need to see. That's showing federal crimes being committed on the internet. That's the part I'm gonna show. Mhm. Yeah. I'm gonna say people mad because drugs getting smuggled. I don't know, but I can tell you that this case tied to this case I can tell you about with these same people. Matter of fact, this the woman. I promise you, I'm about to get duggy with you, girl. I'm gonna get real duggy with you. Y'all like to play games. I told you, I'm the right one. I'm the right one. No justice, no peace. Hashtag no justice, no peace. And I'd hope that one day, if I'm never here, my granddaughters, even if they made a decision that was wrong when they grew up, I'd pray there'd be somebody standing for right. Because it's always gonna be wrong, but there got to be somebody standing for right. So all y'all chicks who think it's okay to do stuff like that, all y'all chicks who are carriers and holders, when it's broken down with the law, who was in that group, I hope they are held for trafficking that, like for transferring that picture, because that's where it became illegal. Once it started moving from you to you to you to you to you to you to you, no justice, no peace. I'm screaming that to the day I die. On everything I feel like this comes in my face that is really not one of those situations. This one of them. Too many little girls. This is one of the biggest things that cause little girls to do stuff on the internet to take their life, and the internet knows that. And in fact, the grown arse woman is doing it. No, I can't. Liz, sis, how you doing? 6'4", little sis, how you doing? Pajama Jammy Sunday. We making it aware that there are women in this area. They call the not well. They got separate names. We're just gonna say in this area of YouTube, there's a woman on the internet who openly passed around pictures of a woman who is deceased without her clothing, and she passed to a man, and that man gave it to her, and she passed it around because she was mad at some other women. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh, by a tropical storm. Oh, be safe. Oh, you will be safe in here. Oh no, they won't be safe. See what I mean? Mm, yeah. And many will end up after this homeless. Muzz will probably think it's funny. Once again, on nothing chicks. Like I said, I don't sit around scanning about nothing chicks. But since the pandemic, these people have been doing nothing but terrorizing, bullying their crime victim, doxing, trauma bonding. They just been doing the worst shit. And then had the nerve to be judging everybody else. So no, I'm gonna say something. But I'm not gonna keep saying something. I ain't got time. Unlike them, I don't just have stuff. I actually got a life. And when I say a life, I mean YouTube is part of my life. My kingdom is part of my life. But what I'm saying is I got a life that's bigger than me sitting around trying to take chicks down. But when you take yourself down, I didn't take you down. You did it. Like I said, I can say whatever I want to YouTube about a creator, but if YouTube take it down, that means the person did something worth getting their channel to, not me. If I report you to the FBI about transferring a woman's picture with revenge porn all over the internet, and they contact you, or something happens out of that, I didn't do the crime, you did it. And I just showed them proof enough for them to contact me. That's all. Because I know if we took that to court, YouTube would tell us whoever loses automatically gets their channel taken, and I can prove you did that. So that's a no lose. That's a no lose case. And your friend who passed it, I have to come to court with you. Let's see if he's such a good friend, he's willing to get on that stand and say he gave you that picture. Mm, he won't. Yeah, she's a trifling trick. You know what I mean? She like trying to get people sent to jail and kind of stuff. She like that kind of stuff. She like that kind of stuff. Hmm. But yeah, so other than that, like I said, when it comes to doxing, I just told y'all, I'm not gonna dox y'all, so I come on the internet and tell y'all address so people can hear it, your telephone number so people can hear it. If I got your address, I'm gonna pull up. Sneaky or right in your face, I'm gonna pull up. I ain't got your address, so I can talk about it on the internet. That's how I feel about that. And I don't want none of y'all information. I'm gonna give it to you. I see enough on what you're doing here. Hmm. Yes, prayers, prayers. But yes, like I said, no, I'm just calling. And then she's sitting on her high horse. All she do is tell chicks they pussy ass bitches, come pull up, come do this, come do that, come do this. I hope the police pull up. I hope they do. I don't even, like I said, I ain't called no police. These people call the police once a month on their internet channels, man. I ain't called the police. I mean, I ain't called the police a handful of times in my life. I'm 43. These people call the internet for wellness checks and everything else while they're going crazy on the internet. And definitely these heifers commit federal crimes all over the internet while telling us they, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, that's what I thought about earlier when I was on there. That was my whole thing with that. And trust me, when I came there, I didn't come up there to talk about her. But anytime I think about her, ever since the whole man, I've had a feeling in my heart like if she wasn't around, none of this would be going on. Because she only got with them guys because of her hatred for Maria, man. And it all started there. And it's like if she wasn't on the internet, man, she's trash. And then she knew some things, man. I'm not even getting to all of that. She's trash. Nothing she say will bother me. No need to tell me shit that nothing ass bitch say. You know what I mean? You said you did crack to make a dude stop doing crack. There's nothing you can say to me that'll bother me, shorty. Period. Like you're nothing. Nothing. But I know through that dude, he turned you out. So I know that mean. I know how you think. That's why you doing these women like that. That's why you treat your subscribers like without you, they nothing. Like if they leave, you'll ruin their life, and you running them on fear. I know your game, shawty. Yeah. I definitely will. Especially for a crime like that. I don't care what you're saying about it. You can say any opinion you got on it whatsoever. And none of it bothers me. It just shows me who you are. If you still talking about the gone, the deceased, that just show me who you are. I mean, whatever. But if you doing that, no. It's not right. If in any way any of them are still passing those crush perks around, those press perks, crush perks, whatever they call it, it's illegal. Straight up. These ain't no gualas. These ain't no hustlers. These ain't no dope boys. These ain't none of this. These some Trump ass dudes using women through the internet to help pump a drug organization. And that's so illegal that if the feds heard me say it on my live, they be trying to figure out what I'm talking about. So y'all made all this noise. Y'all gonna see this girl around y'all. Lefty, this to all y'all. Y'all gonna see this girl around y'all. Gonna get y'all a case. Y'all playing with the one that's about to get y'all a case. I don't even talk to y'all people over there, but I just said it. Lefty, y'all chick kicking it with a chick gonna get y'all a case. Trust me. Because if y'all think YouTube or Google won't give up y'all information they got to send y'all your checks, if it become a federal case, don't forget somebody's already passed around this. It could become a lot of stuff. Yeah. But like I said, that's right. It's Mim's world forever around now. You better know it. You better know it. I'm hollering that shit as long as I'm on the internet. Just like I'm hollering Thai Couture world as long as I'm on the internet. And since you want to keep playing, you gonna make me do what I should have did when this thing first went down. But I'm glad I waited a little patient. Because now it's just more evidence out there to say, hey, is anyone looking into this? How about this? How about this? And then I tell them, because this is what y'all don't understand. And you can say, and this is all I know. I just brought it to, because remember y'all talking about the feds. I just brought this to y'all so that you can know, because maybe you didn't know this was going on. And they'll have agents in y'all chats the next day. On some funny shit. And where's the snitching? I just told y'all dumb enough to done and say it on the internet. That's not snitching. You snitched on yourself. That's what fruitcases do. Fakes always telling on themselves. They so mad they gonna admit to a felony. And think that they just so white that the internet just ain't gonna care. No, they are. They are, especially stuff like that. Even if you throw them out as even if I throw them out as allegations, they gotta look. They gotta look. But some of what I'm saying is such factual, it's gonna make them look. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. They all gonna be turning on the soul lunch. Mark my words. Because they're gonna realize she's like bad luck. She's quicksand. She is quicksand. The minute you ain't doing what she wanna say, and she's showing you she'll turn just like that on you. Yeah. But like I said, that's the only game I'm gonna be playing. So every time you say my name, just know when I ain't saying nothing back, that's just what I'm doing. With your cyberbullying. Then you got the nerve to be doing it with people that are actually on file with violent crimes and stuff. You making them look bad for no reason. Like, that's what people like her do. They try to get around bad people so they can be tough. Right, same energy. Should never be a chain zone. Yeah, so like I said, it's okay to roast people. It's okay to talk about people. You better stand up for yourself. Everybody on here. One of the reasons I even started liking her because she was standing up for herself. But like I said, that's all good and dandy. When you're doing stuff like that, then two different things, sweet. That's not standing up for yourself. That's not an eye for an eye, tit for a tat. It's not. It's not. It's a crime. Especially when you only do it as vengeance to hurt somebody. And that person sent it to a man to be sexual, and you sent that picture out. He didn't have to send it out for revenge P, but if he sent it to a woman's enemy or somebody they were mad at, then it is giving it like revenge. So like I said, we could jump in the law all we want, but all I know is at the end of the night, y'all be doing the most. Like nobody could tell on you, and you never get in trouble. Well, no. Just nobody's told on you the right way. They went back and forth with you on the internet and just argued about it. They went and called a police station from a different state and reported you. They didn't go to whatever village or town you live in and went to their like how everybody has like a Facebook page for the town or whatever. They went there and dropped videos of you saying that shit and then put under it, this is one of your residents and this is what they represent on the internet. Here is their page. Hey, drop the link. And when I say drop the link to your page right there. So they can know what made up you said it. So they can hear your voice saying what you said about dropping that girl picture. Then they can hear your voice when they go to your channel to see you. And then they'll hear you talking about the stuff and spewing shit there. They'll hear you there, right there. Then they'll hear you talking about how people done came all into their town to so-called come get you. Oh my God, they'll lose their mind. They'll want you gone. You'll be the traffic and the trouble. And that would be going into your business and something. That would be aware, and that's what those things are for. So it's be community bulletins. That's right. It's gonna be justice. And if I don't get it completely till while I'm here on earth, I can promise you this month, I'm gonna definitely be part of what the people set in the seats to make sure it's in motion. And that some other girls ain't taking other girls into areas. And you know what? I'm not even gonna take about it. I ain't even gonna talk about it. He'll be taking off of them man forever. I didn't see one of them men when your mother died jumping up to get you nothing. But they say sorry to hear you, my condolences. No matter what Mims was you later, she heard. You know, at that time, cared for you at that time. Little did she know she was sleeping with the enemy. She was going into chats with her killer, one of her killer's friends, or, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. In my opinion. And I stand in front of a judge and say, well, I said that. I stand in front of the law and tell them why I said that. And then you tell them why I shouldn't say it. I'm going to tell them why I said it. And we're going to see who they agree with the most. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. It's illegal. And I ain't saying I bust every law of the world, but you're not going to be sitting here and breaking the law like that, trying to hold your nose up in the air like you better than somebody. And all these chicks on here talking about each other. They so bogus. They so bogus. What you doing bogus? So, in conclusion, that's really all I want to say about it. I ain't went on no roast for her because, like I said, I don't want to go on no roast for her. And if it come down to it, she could catch it. I will roast the shit out of you, girl. I will roast the shit out of you, but I don't want to roast you. I literally want to have charges pressed on you, and I want to prove that you are part of and some kind of thing going on here, and it's with criminals, and I believe that. I believe that, and the only way that can happen is if you are investigating. They get all of these computers. I do. I do. Mm-hmm. I do. I believe also, in my opinion, that you have a plot to take down women who are single women who live at home alone. And that's a threat to all women on the internet who live at home alone. And I do. I think you're a terrorist to the internet. And I think that you have broken rules and laws on the internet that should ban you from all of them, to tell you the truth. Now, I ain't saying that's going to happen. That's just what I feel like you should be banned from all of them. Because you do this illegal stuff on Instagram. You do it on those other sites too. So, yeah, that's where you did it. Instagram. And that's why actually I'm going to take it to Instagram too. I'm putting it on Twitter. I'm going to add Instagram. I'm going to add YouTube and tell them that they are holding a content creator who is passing around a deceased woman's naked pictures. Mm-hmm. I am. I'm going to add it. That you are doing this on Instagram. So, I'm not playing with you. I'm dead and serious. And people saying that ain't going to do nothing. Oh, yes, it will. Because I'm going to make sure I'm not the only one doing it. Until they respond, I'm not going to stop. And then I will. Like, you think I'm playing? You think I'm playing? I will go down to the FBI building and ask, how do I file a complaint? Because I didn't want to call because I didn't know how to do it. And this is what I want to speak on. I sure will. And some of y'all have committed some super crimes on the internet that, I mean, forget me telling YouTube. Like, y'all have really done the doozy. You got your nose in the air. Cause like I said, John ain't never gonna get on no gangster shit, so I ain't worried about that. And that won't stop y'all from what y'all did. I feel like y'all will come back and still be doing the same stuff. Nah, but something like this will. So I'm literally about to make sure. I'm telling y'all, I want us to flood Twitter the same day, and this all we got to do is at Instagram, at YouTube, at the set, and ask them questions. At at Instagram, what would you do if there's a woman on your platform passing around pictures of a woman naked? Then at what if that woman was deceased? At what that woman got that from a man that she gave it to, and he gave it to her. At you just keep them with the. They're going to respond because they don't want you to keep putting that all over Twitter. We're gonna add it, and we're gonna add it with her name on it. We're gonna all get the clip, flood them with that clip. She did it on Instagram. And even if 10 of us flooded, if we do that all day, I guarantee they'll answer by tomorrow. And they'll ask what the video, bleezy, blazy, bleezy, bleezy, blazy, whatever they ask. We'll figure that out when you get to that step. But make sure what you have ready is several things. One, the clip of the so-called token apology. And maybe, like I said, you're going to flood them by sending what we're sending is her saying she do it. Then anything that is related that you know. So this comes to the compass, the moral compass of those who got that picture. If you have any screenshots of that conversation, I think this is when it's going to be important to give it up. And Danny never asks for screenshots of nothing. But if y'all want to see how to do something the right way, then this is how it's going to start. You want to make change, Chantel, Sherry, how you doing? Sherry, how you was out of your hand? I just spoke to you again. Chantel, Gucci, how you doing? But yeah. Yeah. The clips of her telling men she'll give them their address offline for women on the internet. The screenshots of her giving out subscribers information. This is what you're gonna hit on Twitter. Twitter makes differences when you go over there. You're gonna make enough noise because they don't want that shit all over Twitter. Twitter is someplace you do not want to get dissed. As a company, as a business, as a this, they gonna pay attention. Go on Twitter, smash them out. Make shorts, clip it. I'm gonna make go to Heidi's live, make a remix just to that part of her saying it. Hashtag no justice, no peace. Thank you. No, I know the Fed. I get the Fed's number, like I said, but I also know we got offices here too. And I'll find out which one can go in if I can formally and formally make a complaint. But if not, I mean, we can start from the computer. And like I said, if y'all think Danny about to fill out, no. I'm going to go to one of those writers who write. And I'm going to give them the information. Trust me, them just hearing somebody doing it, they're going to know how to write it just the right way. Well, I ain't worried about that part. If you don't think my dad will walk me through the whole process, you must be crazy. I will. But to anybody else who want to make the same complaint, they can do it themselves. But I'm not asking nobody to make complaints to the fan. I'm telling you what I'm gonna do. No justice, no peace. I'm tired of these people doing this ratchet stuff, this terrible stuff, the reason this country sucks stuff, and then sitting around here talking about stop doing me that way. Huh? Yes. Gave out TL's address. Yeah. And she done other women too. That ain't her first victim. She always in some back room telling on somebody. She always in some chat screenshot and go tell somebody on somebody. Mm-hmm. By Jules. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. And you giving it to men who are looking for any man who willing to do it or any woman. What? So you just gonna say anybody to my crib? And y'all actually doing this on the internet? Come on, y'all. When is enough enough? I love a little drama. I know people that are getting into it at the drama. I know whatever, but this ain't drama. This is terrible. Okay, giving a woman should not be done. It shouldn't, and especially not give. If you so tough and you got such a problem with it, why don't you just keep it for yourself? Why are you giving it out? That's why when somebody's asking me about doxing, that's my opinion on doxing. It showed me this person is trying to get this person hurt. That's why they not taking it for themselves. They taking it to give it to strangers who ain't got nothing to do with the beef. Mm-hmm. And giving a single woman's address out and telling you gonna give it to a man. Why are you giving a man's what? Why are you giving a man what? How would y'all feel if I went over to any it ain't gonna be somebody y'all know. I'm gonna go over to some other chat I know and tell them like, yeah, I got beef with I got beef with Breezy Girl. Yeah, I'm about to give you her address offline. I mean, don't worry. I'm smart enough not to give it to you online, but I'm dumb enough to be talking about it online. Admitting that I'm gonna give it to you. Period. Y'all be everybody be calling the cops on me. They be calling the feds on me. Oh. YouTube said you can't be on here throwing them racial slurs out like that. These people on here doing it, we ain't reporting them the right way. Hashtag Team YouTube. Here's a clip of uh whoever's live had somebody sent me a clip of those threats that Maria 148's husband was making to Maria about wanting to see her boobs, about getting on a Cuban boat, the disgusting things he was doing. Where's the ones with John Yates? We're gonna hashtag Twitter, we're gonna flood Twitter. We're gonna take an hour during this week we're gonna take an hour. Ain't nobody gonna come on this internet. We're gonna take that hour and flood Twitter with just the questions. Questions. Everybody who wants some change, and the question's gonna be about these people. Hashtagging their channel and dropping the clip that you have of them on there with the hashtags we send with that we not the hashtags we send to them that we at them at. Because all of them gonna have a Instagram got a page on there too. They all gonna have a page on there. Ask them on there. At Instagram. At YouTube. How in your TOS, and if you find the law, that's why we're gonna do this during the week. If you find the law it is on TOS, call it dead out. You say in TOS, blah 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 blah. Here's this being done, and this is the channel it's being done on. We're gonna drop it. We're gonna ask why they're doing nothing. Why they doing nothing? Shit. I'm gonna show you. These people are never gonna take each other down by just sitting on each other's channels talking about each other. I'm not doing that with none of them. So you want to say you want to take me down? Fine. Let's play takedown together. Because remember, what I'm doing, I don't need to be on the internet to do. I ain't got to be a content creator to report you. I could lose my whole channel, still report you. Still be watching and telling. Still, now I can fully get in getting your clips and stuff. I'm not worried about none of that. I'm not doing nothing to violate my channel. I want them to hear me when I'm talking about y'all. That's why I make sure if you ever report me for trying to bully you on these things, I want them to listen to what I'm saying y'all did on your channels and on this here internet. Please tell them that's what I'm doing. Please play this back on your channel so that your people can sit and listen to what I'm saying you are, who you are, and what you're going to do to everything you touch is destroy it. You know your life better than anybody else has. And I can feel that you've just been destroying everything around you your whole life. And you know it too. You know it too. Cranky member says, how you doing? You got your jammies on. I am literally sitting here in my jammies. But I said, let me stop coming when I come in and you got on these short shorts. I don't want nobody to think I was trying. No, I got on shorts. But it's so hot. We getting ready to get some heat. But yeah, no, that's how I feel about these people. Yeah, I want to play argue while y'all do all this illegal stuff to each other. No, y'all can do that to each other. I can care less. But I'm talking this thing right here. No, I'm not gonna let this go. I'm not gonna let it get so old that people like, oh, it don't matter. No, no. Mm-hmm. You don't have to. Mm-hmm. Something's gonna have to happen. But like I said, after this, ain't no more. I don't want to talk about you no more. If I want to say something about you, I say whatever I want when I want about you. But other than that, it won't be no back and forth because the only thing I want to stand on is making sure that you have to answer to this. Snuggle, how you doing? And that'll be on you. If they do nothing about it, they do, but you're going to have to do something about it. Until then and after then, I hope it haunts you for the rest of your life. I hope that if you stay on the internet, I make sure it says so many different places that wherever you go, there's going to be somebody in the room who asks you why you did that. When you crying about who you are, I hope somebody come in the room and say, how dare you? I hope it hits you. As some of these people, I swear, y'all, I don't be know people be listening to me. And I go in other chats, and people I call out, they be bringing it up in other chats. You know what Danielle had said? It made me, yeah. Please, y'all, I'm glad that there's respect to people I listen and listen to me. This woman is trouble. It's always gonna be some kind of corruption around them. It's always gonna be some. I'm telling you, but it's always gonna lead to the demise of women. Nobody else gonna lose on it but them. Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, but other than that, like I said, it's been a cool week. You know, I tell you, sometimes I gotta stop the train and give people just what they need, not what they want. That's what's wrong. A want is a desire. A need is a necessity. So I'm gonna give them something they need. They need to get it together. They need to get it together. That's right. United we stand. United we stand. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yes. We are so. That's what we do, and we send in love to each other, Susan. We definitely send in love to your husband. And whew, I know this been the last couple of days for you, sis. Oh wait. Yeah, because like I said, these heifers be on here arguing and starting drama, and people really dealing with real life. And they mad. They mad because people got husbands. They mad because people happy if they don't have a husband. They mad because people got friends. They mad because people got a life. They mad because people, you know what I mean, want to go out and feel the air and breathe. I'm really starting to believe that the real reason you're miserable is because of the things you've done in your life, not what's been done to you. That's the all of them. Because there's no way. It's no way. It's no happiness in y'all. And the saddest part is, it was people in your chat. Like I had nothing. I still like we got them probably nothing happen. They are going into that hateful spiral too, in so-called loyalty. But I guess it's just who they are too. You know what I mean? They'll do and say anything, man. And some of them who is most loyal to him, to Jules, they seen that meme speak. So when they coming in your chat to defend her, she ain't even there. Be careful, because they might be people who saw that picture. Because they never come in defending and talking about that. Because they know when that truth comes to the light, some people about to get caught. And it's a couple I already know. A couple of them I already know. Not saying I think, I know you got it. I'm saying my word is my bond. That's right. They got there. No moral compass. So like I said, yeah. Yeah, the shakedown on the snake downs. Didn't I tell y'all we gonna stand on these races and these trash. These people doing this. You can think I'm trash because I see it, son. You can think I'm trash because I live in a motel. That's not what make people trash. What make you trash when you pass around a naked woman's picture? What make you trash when you come on the internet talking about women's ovaries? When you come on the internet talking about black folk and racial slurring people? When you come on the internet, you know what I'm saying? That's what make you trash, baby. When you say you don't want to be doxxed, it's you're doxing everybody. Wait, what? That makes you trash. I'm gonna tell you something. If Danny was doxing any of y'all, I could care less if you end up doxing me. I actually hope some of y'all I would probably dox just so you could dox me, and I would pray to God you came. I would pray to God it was you that came. Like I would literally get on my knees and pray to God you came. But since I'm not, that's not what I'm thinking. But that's why when that person talking doxing, I said, girl, if you knew my stance on doxing, you wouldn't be saying this to me. If you dumb enough to ask anybody, I hope you or whoever you see get exactly what they want. That's even me if I'm deciding to come to your crib. That's why if I pull up to your crib, wouldn't just say, "No, trust me." Wouldn't care what you was doing. We surround that mind like we was the police. But none of y'all are my enemies like that. And in my 43 years, I ain't had to live with my enemies like that. So what I started for the internet, no, I'm just telling y'all how it wouldn't be the same stuff y'all doing. Like it's not. I'm not doing none of that stuff. That's right. Hmm. Yeah, girl code. Any girl that'll do that. And like I said, she literally saying if TL and Heidi do something that they didn't do, y'all have to remember that. Until today, neither one of them said anything about that. She was doing all a big if. If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk. She was doing that an if. If they do this, I'm gonna take a naked picture of somebody from the da 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 da. So we already know who that somebody is because she sent it out. But then y'all see, she just wanted to do it because she said if Terry Lynn and Heidi did this and broke her confidence, they didn't tell us till today since she wanted to threaten and she went ahead and did it. Might as well tell. And tell how you were saying that your guy's daughter was a whole junkie. Wonder if you told him that when you was calling him. But anyway, yeah, please. That's why I told you I'm the type you mess with me and you got kids in grade school. I'm going for your school district to let them know what you're doing on the internet, and I will literally send it to the school district clips of what you're doing on the internet and say you're not only endangering your child, they're endangering that school because people out here doxing where you live at and they know what school their kids go to. I get you not. You'll see people that make a difference. You'll see people that y'all want to keep telling these people on the internet in their same little circle. You know when they haters come in because you're talking about them. No, 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 they ain't gonna do shit. They ain't gonna do shit but listen to this hate show. I'm gonna make these motherfuckers sit in the corner and cry. I'm gonna change their life. Hmm. I'm gonna make them eat what they did. They gonna finally be held accountable. They talking about everybody getting accountability. I want them to get theirs too. And my plea to that to YouTube and everybody else is I feel like she really wants to get women 187 on the internet. In my opinion, that's how I feel. My spirit is telling me y'all don't know how dark she is. Like, she dark. And not dark like you should be scared because she's a toughie. Dark like she'll do anything. Anything for her way. Anything to get anybody out her way. She thinking her way, even if they're not thinking about her. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's a joke. Hmm. Now that's a friend. Now see, that's a friend. We gonna have a joke of something silly, and even if I had the worst secrets that nobody knew of them, my love for them would never have me doing that to them. They won't. Hmm. And that's girl code. My girl code so strong. I won't mess with nobody. I mean, even the chicks that used to be my friend. My girl code so strong. Even the chicks that used to be my friend, I ain't messing with the dude you mess with. Now, if it was a chick, she wasn't my friend, I'm not thinking about it. Like, I don't know if that's what I was doing. But my girl code, hell no. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. But girl code, I'm trying to figure out. I know it was a couple who left, but I'm just trying to figure out, y'all, how many women in there told her that was wrong? How many left completely because they thought, girl, if you do that to anybody, I don't want to be nowhere around you? How many of them left like that? And how many stayed and swore to keep it a secret? And they bringing that kind of energy in their life. I hope they ain't got no granddaughters, little girls in their life, because that's some terrible energy to be bringing in your life. Hmm. Yeah, they windmilling because some people got to because I'm guilty with you. And if you go down, I'm gonna go down with you. So I gotta just stick with you. But sometimes, like the Titanic, the ship just gonna go down. So whether you stay on or you jump out there in the ocean, it's going down, and you're going down with it. Hmm. Hmm. And that's what I be wondering. Like, why are y'all feeling like you gotta be so loyal to this? Like, can't you just why? Like, what is it? It's not. It's the guilty. Let me tell y'all something. Guilty people that feel be around people because of guilt of what they done with them and what they know about them. Harmony, Harmony, how you doing? Says, dang it, I missed that class. Like, shit. I swear these days be going by. Harmony, I gotta give you my real number because I tell y'all sometimes I don't go to Instagram at all for about 2 3 days. Sometimes I kid you not intentionally. I just don't. Hmm. I want to get me some. I think I'm gonna get off of here and go to the store. I want some plain potato chips and hot sauce. I don't know why I haven't done that in a long time. I want to eat that, and then I want to take one of my little pictures. I told y'all today I was eating. I wanted to. Heifers got me mad. I'm eating in my feelings. I deserve it. I've been good all week. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Keep everyone in your prayers. Yes, yes. What I learned, I'm a content creator, so I get to see the good, the bad, and the ugly. But what I get to see more than anything is how many of us are going through. Send love to each other. We got bigger fish to fry than these have us just arguing with each other. I care about it. Argue all night. I don't care. I'm gonna laugh at it. Sometimes I'm gonna talk about it, girl. You know I'm gonna talk about it. I didn't even come over here and talk this much about it, but I said I'm gonna talk about what I watch. But yeah. But some of these habits I'm talking about, it's not even about just watching you. It's about y'all daring to come on here like y'all know what I mean? Y'all Billy badasses. Y'all, you know what I mean? They coming in ruling the world. and they don't even rule the sector. They ain't talking about they rule the world. You're not even the biggest thing in the sectors you're a part of or that people are known for. So how you making people? If people had more subs than you when you got next to them, how did you make them? Right. 6% sodium. Yeah, you got to watch that sodium. Yeah, well, that's what I tell people when I get Chinese food, and I barely get it, but I'm no MSG. Because all that sodium will have your feet swell. Like, it's just too much sodium in Chinese food. That's why, like, well, Thai food got a lot of it too, but not as much. Mm-hmm. Good night, Breezy girl. Oh, everybody weather sound like it's about to do stanky leg this week. Good night, Tina. Good night, good night. Yes, yes, y'all. It's getting late. Oh my God, I did not know it's 9 o'clock. It's 9 o'clock. I am getting ready to wind it down anyway, because like I told you, I'm getting up in the morning and I'm going out with my granddaughter in the morning. So I know I'm getting up early. So I want to get that done. Then, like I told you all, when we go live, we will be doing first a members live. So we can see my members live set. That's where we'll be doing the St. Jude's live, paying it. So you'll see it. You know, people like to make up stuff. I mean, I don't have to lie about doing some $110. It's not like I said I'm giving 20,000. You know what I mean? I'm not giving out 20 million tomorrow. I'm giving out $110, which is still beautiful because it comes from my heart. Because we did it because we care. And so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to send that. You know what I mean? I'm gonna send that tomorrow on live on my membership, and then we'll put it on our channel. And like I said, so tomorrow, if I get a live in the morning before my granddaughter, it'll be like 9 o'clock in the morning. If not, the first live I do is going to be the membership St. Jude's. And even if right after that, before I put that, release that to everybody else, uh, I might do a live in between that. But other than that, yeah, I said I was gonna go to bed early tonight. Wait, they got a good report. Oh, that's so good, Snuggle Bunnies. Oh, that's a blessing. That's a blessing. I love you so much, Crazy Cat Mom, and that's for real. I definitely don't love bomb none of y'all, because love bomb, it sounds like that means it's going to blow up in our face. I love you for real because I want to, because you showed me the best of you. Y'all give me, and that's not, I don't care what nobody say about nobody in here. And the one thing about it, people think Danny just won. I'm the one who bringing other places together. Because there be people who come in here from places don't know each other from Adam's house and wouldn't. And y'all respect each other. And I look up and some of y'all be in other people's chats because I bring this connection. Because that's what I'm saying. United, we gonna stand. I'm gonna need these other places to go to Twitter too and report this video because this is definitely a crime. So I'm not playing with nobody. But congratulations on that, Schnugs. I'm glad to hear that. That's a blessing. I like hearing the good news. I like to hear it. I do. I do. But one thing about when you came to stand up, sometimes I have to go away for a second and do this. I have to. And I'm going to do it right here. It's no secret. What will be a secret is when I'm talking to anybody legally or like that. I'm definitely not broadcasting that because that's not how it works. I'm gonna let them do what they do. I'm gonna do what I do, and other things I'm gonna do for real. Like that, it won't be nothing I'm broadcasting. But I sure will be banking and singing and doing a hallelujah praise dance. I will be doing. I will be screaming, flipping, dancing. We'll have a party though. If actions are made for any of these people who deserve to be taken off of the platform, and everybody who's made a mistake don't deserve to be taken off the platform. But anybody doing the things they do, they deserve definitely, definitely to be something, to be something. But this criminal deserve to be in jail, or at least not allowed on the internet because they're threats to the internet. Okay. So no MRI. Okay. Happy anniversary. We said it now. It's the 24th, right? Man, your anniversary the 24th? Yeah, I was supposed to be getting a passport and being out there around this time for mayor. I can't even, shoot, I don't even know where I can go right after, so I don't need, feel like I'm being forced to sit still. First, it was before my other surgery. Then it was after my other surgery. Then after my other surgery, it was no because my eye pressure's off and it's starting to reject. They don't want me on a plane. I can't go swimming. I'm like, oh my goodness, just give me my air clearance, or else you're gonna force me to go on a road trip. Yeah, the 24th. I knew it was one of those days. See, I don't forget stuff like that, sis. I tell y'all, I don't think I'm one in a million because I know it's more of people like me. But I promise you, who I am is really who I am. I really care when I say I care. I really mean what I say I'm saying. And I really do want to stand up for where I didn't see it before, but now I see it a different way. And like I said, and definitely stand up against punk ass chicks who think they gonna be doing chicks like this. Is why chicks hate chicks. Jules, you one of the reasons why chicks hate chicks. In every story you got about what was done wrong to you as a man, so I don't know why you hate chicks so much. Like I told you, I couldn't stand chicks for so long because women were once always doing something wrong to dogging you out, so called telling that's women. They was doing that. Saying you wasn't gonna make it, telling people whatever was your worst thing. It was women. So whether they was doing it to me or I saw them doing it, it was women. It was women all the time. So I just hung with my fellas. I couldn't stand women. But there's some women I love. Not really. They not the only ones. So I came in here and I told y'all to give it a new try. And I'd stand in solidarity with sisters. And that don't mean I agree with all of them. They not gonna all agree with me. But I definitely stand against women who are the damn. Like I said, the reason why everybody think women ain't shit. Women like this. The reason women gonna be fighting for real forever. Women like this. So now I stand against them heifers. Them to be the biggest ones crying, oh, leave me alone. Oh, everybody always picks on me as you pick on the world. Yes, I'm a big heart warrior. I am. And I used to think maybe I'm not supposed to be in the world, just gonna be messed up, and it's nothing you could do. And then one day I realized the change you wanted, you had to do it yourself. You had to make it around you. And so when I started this channel, it's built off that. All these people say what they want, but go look at it. I think I just hit 300,000 views. I didn't get it off of doing BS, off of arguing and doing that. I did it off actually coming in here and giving you me and giving some things. And as I'm growing, the things I'm doing on here grow. These people give nothing. You give a shit show of you going off on somebody or going off about what somebody else did or playing somebody video every day. Okay, what's next? What's next? And then the same people tell you, the reason I don't show myself is because I know I'd be in danger. Yeah, because your mouth slick. Yeah. Oh, for MS? Oh. Chantel, and make sure in May you remind us that we join you in the group of gamers for MS. We have people in here who suffer from it. So we definitely give back. Man, a little is better than nothing. And when it's from your heart, it's a whole lot. So yeah, I'm with it. And one thing I believe is all these different channels, groups, creators, and sectors together we can make big differences. Man, I wish every sector was getting pillows because of Mud's ass. But right now we're not there. But as you build, you show people that I wasn't waiting to get big to do something. I did from the moment it made it big. How about that? You have had MS cranky to see what I mean? That's what I'm saying. We're here for the man. I'm nothing without my subscribers. So the thing is, we gonna always we gotta work together to give back and give to each other. And soon we're gonna turn it back so we can start giving back. But for right now, so it comes from all of us. Because let me tell you something: when the kingdom give, the kingdom gave. So it doesn't matter if it was the members that came because the members did it. The kingdom gave. Because we stand in solidarity. So at the end of the night, like I said, I'm trust me, I'm and lupus. Oh, we get back to lupus. I'm telling y'all, there's so many. We can always be giving. And like I said, I'm not asking everybody to go in their pocket. We're gonna give back from this kingdom. And even though, let me tell you something, I love to tell y'all I'm balling out. I'm blessed that in all my circumstances, the truth of the matter is that even like that I have a village. And because I have this village, and I know sometimes they say, dang, sometimes your giving gonna be the thing that hurts. But they support me. And for that I have a free time to give, then I'm able to turn around and do it just like I'm doing it. And so I'm excited. I am so excited about us. Y'all know since last year what I told y'all, the kingdom will give back. It will give from our heart. And that's what I mean. Even when we giving back, we don't even have to do it where you gotta give me your address, nothing. Just give back in your town. Give back in your place. Give back there. And together we shining lights everywhere. And it is the same cause, whether you see it or not. Wow. I wonder if they heard what that Hefe said through the Angels of the Night program. That is beautiful. Man, I wish America had something like that. That is beautiful. Because whether it's America, whether it's Canada, whether it's anywhere, the fact that somebody has nowhere to go, I think is a sad thing. I don't think it's laughable, jokeable, but that's beautiful. That really just touched me. Paying for it. That's right. That's right. Yes. Mm. Prayers for him too. Prayers. The one thing you know when you're sending somebody prayers and love, if you don't know their situation, you just make sure you know that you know what they stand. When you pray, when I pray for people and I don't know what's going on, I always say like so. If I say their name, I'll say, "Oh, well, you know what Cranky's standing in the need of." But I'm just sending a prayer because I'm thinking about you. You know what I mean? That's how I look at things. Like, or when I'm just sending love, I think about somebody and I just thinking like, I hope everything good, or you know what I mean. I hope they having a good day. Like that'll just go through my mind. Like, I hope they having a good day. If they told me what something they're doing, I think, oh, I hope that went okay. Hope that job interview was okay. Hope they had a good anniversary or birthday. That stuff is gonna stand up to me. And you know, our Susan has a birthday. So yeah, guys. I'm gonna get ready to get out of here because it's about to be a Monday, and I want everybody to get to your week. Get some rest. Rest is good for us. I know we always up, and it's always something. And sometimes that mind can't rest, but if you can get it, get it. Get some rest. Let's get ready to go on that week. I hope everybody's week starts off good. And we're better than the day before was. No matter how good it was, I hope it was better. You know what I mean? I'm sending love to you. Thank you for listening to me while I say, and I ain't even gonna call it venting. I'm just gonna say that if you ask me for the week, that was the thing that I realized. That's why I know about this, and that's why Mim's name was making make sense. It was to because her internet life as a whole was gonna be not in vain. It was gonna make it make sense for somebody. It's gonna save somebody else, and that's what we on. That is what I'm on. So yes, you got a busy doctor week. Okay, okay. All right, we sending prayers for you, Cranky, on this busy doctor week. But don't forget members tomorrow. We'll do that. So I'll set it up for that. I will definitely have videos of my day with my granddaughter. I'll definitely put those up. But yes, like I said, other than that, that's right. Justice for Mims. Yes, 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 yes. I stand with Terry Lynn. Yes, 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 yes. United we stand. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. And this woman's work in this woman's world. But they say, they say if you want to get something to fight lions, you got to get a lion to fight the lions, right? Well, if you're going to bring a change with women, it's going to take the women to bring the change. Just remember that, ladies. I salute you. Thank you to everybody who came up in here tonight. Have a good evening. I'm sending you nothing but love, and I will see you all tomorrow. Good night. Love you. And thank you to my moms. I know it's a late one. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.